Likely, most likely to get pregnant after a one night stand and keep the baby.
Oh shit.
Do we want to do this one?
Push down to the floor, my soul is low to the core. So I raised hell cause I ain't wanna go any lower.
It's whatever. Okay, I'm good.
All right, yo. Welcome to the brand new Devil's the fuck. All right. Welcome to the brand new podcast, The Devil in the Details, a podcast by TMDD, just for TMDD. Boom, here we go. My name is Ben. You guys know me.
My name is Tyler, also known as KYUUBI.
So yeah, I decided to make this podcast. I want this just to be all jokes, all laughs, kind of touch on Joe's post live every week on the podcast. Maybe we release it after. I'm thinking we're going to just drop this every Friday.
Yeah.
But this is our first episode. Tyler, my lovely co-host, was gracious enough to help me produce this, get this all together.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, The Devil in the Details. So, you want to talk about what happened on Joe's last live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, for those of you guys who watched the live or the replay, or who didn't watch it, my name is Tyler, and so I've been in a few of Joe's streams like a few weeks ago and such, and then thank God he was awesome to bring me back on yesterday during his stream, just to catch up a little bit because I haven't been on in a few weeks. So since the last time I've been on his stream, I started a merch line, which is this shirt right here. It says, "I don't speak Japanese, but fuck Corona." And
bro.
Thanks, Holmes. The link is down in the description with discount codes for you guys too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then basically I released this piece of merch, and the TLDR is that a few of my close friends at the time did not like the shirt. They were a bit offended by it, which is understandable, and
why were they offended?
So pretty much like word for word what they said in their messages was, "Hey, so your merch makes you seem like an asshole and like one of those influencers who is trying to profit off of a disease that kills people."
Okay.
Which the first thing that message said to me was that they don't know me like at all, because I would never fucking do that.
Yeah.
But like I understand how some people could, in their own mind, they can perceive it that way, which is pretty unfortunate for like everybody involved. Yeah, so then I went on the stream, and like Joe's been my favorite fucking YouTuber for like ever, like years.
Yeah.
And like I've been called by my close friends like the Joe of our group, and I take so much pride in that, and I resonate with his comedy, his values, the way he thinks.
Yeah.
Like fucking talk dumb shit on the outside, but deep down you're a fucking, as intellectual as you can be as a human, right? Basically just helped me get out of my head a bit, and because I was down like for a good week. I had to get off social media because of all the things that was going on globally and personally at the same time. So I just did not want to touch social media like at all, like for like 2-3 days.
Yeah.
I wasn't scrolling through my feed. All I did was just reply to messages and shit. I didn't do anything else. Yeah, so then he talked to me more about how like this is just one of those hurdles that we as artists or creators are gonna have to go through, because everything that we produce, whether it's a t-shirt or a video or a photo, is in a way it's our art. And our art makes a statement, whether or not we intended to make a statement. It makes a statement, and some people are gonna like agree with that statement, some people might not, and this is just one of those instances of people who don't agree with it.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that was like the goal. That was like the cherry on top for me that I took away from it. There were a good amount of people who were able to dropping the stream, and I saw like everybody's fucking comments like of like support. So thanks to you guys. I love you, and whoever bought like a few fatty packs yesterday, I love you too. I sell fatty packs too. It's on the store.
I sell fanny packs too.
Just keep popping. Yeah, it says don't look at my PP in Japanese. So if y'all like humorous Japanese jokes that kind of make sense, kind of don't, but they're just stupid, please check it out.
The link's gonna be in the.
The link's gonna be in the description.
Matter of fact, this episode 1 is sponsored by.
What the fuck? It's sponsored by KYUUBI's Corner, your latest and greatest Japanese jokes on fashion. That was my first instance. I think I just got caught up in the whirlpool of like, you know, everyone's you know, their emotions are high, everyone's just stuck inside, you know, and you know, there's a lot of things going on globally that are more or less controversial, and some would say even splitting up people. So I got caught in that, and like,
Word.
I mean, sometimes you have to be just to address this kind of stuff now, which I guess is cool. Did I like it? Not really, but I mean, sometimes you have to, and so that's me.
Yeah, I got some, like, you guys know, everyone here knows I'm Puerto Rican and black, but a lot of times I look Jewish.
Yeah, because even your last name, right?
Yeah, Enoch.
Yeah.
And I say the N-word in my music, and I get flack for that sometimes.
I gotta watch and shine with a bright out. Shine with a bright out. Niggas around me will knock out your lights out. Knock out your lights out, nigga.
But
Because they don't think they're black.
they don't think I'm black.
It's so funny.
Yeah. So I feel you, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
You
I
saw
was
you saw Tree got canceled.
Yeah, dude. I mean, if we could talk about that, yeah. I mean,
We don't have to talk about it. Everyone already knows about it.
yeah, I think everyone pretty much knows. But I mean, it just shows that more or less TMDD is pretty much the siphoned, you know, filtered out fans.
TMD is the shit. Fuck COJ is what he's
Holy fuck, you're so. Oh my god. I'm not gonna say it. You said it. Thank you for saying it. But, the COJ is like, you know.
I don't
fucking
speak Japanese, but fuck
Japanese.
Japanese.
That's the next T-shirt. I don't speak Japanese, but fuck COJ. Fuck COJ. Yeah, because COJ is like so like broad and has so many different, like 18,000 people compared to TMD.
Which is
only
like
90,
100
93.
people.
93 now. I just checked.
Oh, they took it down to 93?
Or I don't know. I think some people left or whatever the fuck, but 93, I think. Yeah. So
People leaving is exactly why I wanted to make this podcast.
yeah.
So
that was my perspective on the stream yesterday. I'm just glad that I got my new mic in.
Oh, that's right. You did get your new mic.
Yeah, so I literally just got this new mic like an hour ago. I've been waiting for it for a whole fucking month.
Yeah.
And Ben knows, like, I've been wanting to fucking hop on music shit for a minute.
We should do some freestyles.
Freestyles?
Yeah.
Oh no. Yo, I got a friend named Ben, and he's kind of black, but some people comment that he's not. That's pretty whack.
Oh, bars.
Dude, all I'm doing is printing. I ain't facts. All we're doing is speaking. We're speaking the facts. Oh! That's a big hit right there, baby.
So what are you doing, man? Are you watching any TV or something? Anything you want to talk about?
At this current moment, no. I think it's just been all fucking, on the grind, as the kids would say, right? Been focusing on my merch, because I've been making videos for like 6 years and whatever, and I haven't released any merch.
Mm.
So, for the last 2 weeks or so, it's just been all about pumping out merch and promoting it and making sure that people like the product and whatnot. Yeah. Other than that, I try to make videos almost once a week, if not every few weeks. My next videos for you anime fans is gonna be about ReZero. Do you know ReZero, Ben?
No.
ReZero. So ReZero is a weird ass anime where the guy gets teleported. So like, fuck, I think it's like in his late teens or maybe early 20s, and he gets teleported to a different, like, a fantasy world.
Yeah.
And in that fantasy world, like, shit goes wrong, to the point that every time he dies, he's just stuck there. He
Mm.
can't leave, and there's just some interesting characters along the way, and so that genre is called that genre of anime where a person gets teleported somewhere and they're stuck. It's called isekai,
Okay.
which
It's crazy
ise-
that there's a genre, entire genre
no,
just about that.
You would so a few years ago. How heavy are you into anime? Like a little bit,
I watch a lot of hentai.
as we all do. You don't have to say that, but I saw a few years ago there's an anime called Sword Art Online, and it was a gaming anime, and a bunch of people like got stuck in this video game pretty much, and that's pretty much that's what kicked off the genre thing, and so because it was so popular, and so ever since then,
What if we had a what if there's a anime or hentai about what's the category called?
isekai.
Isekai,
Isekai?
like
Yeah.
isekai hentai,
Oh my god!
and like someone's jacking off to hentai,
What the fuck?
and they get stuck in the hentai porn. Is that a
That
good idea?
I would not be surprised if that's made already or will be made soon.
It's not.
sounds
I've
like-
seen them all.
Oh, okay, all right. but yeah, so like isekai means like different world in Japanese. So yeah, so that's the type of video I'm going to be making hopefully soon. About that topic. What have you been up to?
Yeah, man. I lost like all my income like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, it was like a big client of mine, which was like ended up being my only client. Because it was, I was making okay money, and it was nice just to have one client and focus on my content. But then when Corona hit, I started going through my savings, long story short, and this attorney client, he'll pay me very, 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 very
A little.
no,
Or
not
late,
little,
late.
late, yeah. And it'll be sporadic, right?
Yikes.
Yeah. So it's like I was getting tired of it, like, and because of that, like I have to pay rent, so I would have to take from my savings,
Yeah.
and then apply that to my rent, and that will happen like every month. So before I know, I was like running out of rent. I mean, running out of savings.
Yeah.
And then he kind of ghosted me, and then I was like, what the fuck? I thought I lost him all totally. I was even going to talk to Joe about it on the stream, but he didn't let me in. I ended up just kind of like, what's his name? Jimmy worked for attorney too, right? And they fucked him over. Like that's how attorneys are. So I was like, I need to talk to him like an attorney. So like, I was like, right now I'm not getting money from him, so I have nothing to lose. So like, I reached out to him and I was like, look, motherfucker, like you got to pay me. And like, if there's an issue with my work, then tell me. You can't just not pay me, bro. And like, I was still working. I had no idea you decided not to pay me. You fucking taking advantage of me, piece of shit. I swear to God, I said it just like that. And he was like, yeah, my bad. And then he FedExed me.
My bad.
2 months.
That's it.
2 months of pay.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like cash.
That's what he owed me.
Like cash money.
It was a check, but
oh, okay.
yeah, because he's stationed in Philadelphia. I haven't even met him.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So that's been going on. I told you about the hentai. I've been watching. What's that new show on Netflix with Michael Scott? Not Michael Scott, but
Space Force.
Space Force. Have you watched that yet?
No, I've just seen like clips of it.
It's fucking funny, dude. And it's like, it's funny. It's not what I wanted. I wanted it to be exactly like The Office or Parks and Rec.
Okay.
But what they did with it is way better.
Are you still upset about the button covers? $1,000 for a plastic button cover? That's insane. So you think we'll be ready by November?
3, 2,
Shit.
1.
Sorry.
It's way better. It's not better than Office, but that concept for what they're doing. Like it's dope. It's super dope. But you haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen it. I haven't like last thing I watched. Cause I live on YouTube, you know. It's whatever. But last thing I watched on Netflix. Yeah, it's been so long. I don't even fucking remember.
Yeah, I'm
I know
recording a podcast.
Oh,
You good? I'll close the door. My bad. Hold on.
yeah, that's cool. Yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me chew when I chew?
Yeah, a little bit. The crunch, bro. The crunch, bro. Damn. A KFC.
Moving now.
Dude,
No,
I want-
7-Eleven. I'm a big fan of the I'm a big fan of the 7-Eleven app because I drink a lot of like tall boys and shit, and they deliver it alcohol.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
We don't fucking have that shit on the mainland. Oh, I don't know why.
Oh, let's talk about YouTube more because I live more on YouTube too.
Yeah.
What's if you look at your last YouTube history, like what will you see?
My history consists of like a lot of just. I mean, like most people, I use it for fucking like just listening to music and chilling or whatever. History. Let me go to it right now.
You can share your screen if you're bad.
Oh man.
You'll see a lot of anime tour videos.
I'm pretty. Nah. Okay. Here we go. Wait. Oh no! I accidentally exited all my tabs. Oh no! Like actually, no. Like accidentally. Like I should just exit. Give me a second.
Yeah, you're gonna notice every once in a while you're gonna see me go like this, and it's because I'm paying attention to my posture.
Bruh. Here, okay, we'll go over the last like I don't know 10 fucking videos that I ever like. You have to like let me share them.
I gotta let you share the screen.
Yeah. So, because like YouTube has been my life for the last, 6, almost 7 years.
Yeah.
Like the amount of shit I watch is like pretty much like everything. I'll watch everything, and listen to everything.
Yeah.
And so if I share my screen right now, as you guys can see, so on the top is pretty much a trending topic. We're not gonna talk about it, but on the top is a trending topic, and it's very funny how right below it is a Key and Peele video. And then so for me, I'm a weird person. So whenever I eat something, like any fucking thing,
Yeah.
it could be burgers, it could be like Hawaiian food, anything,
Yeah.
Japanese food. I have to watch something that pertains to what the fuck I'm eating. I know it sounds so stupid. Now, I say it out loud.
So if you're eating something, if you just ordered something.
Here's an example, okay.
Okay.
So here's these three. Can you guess what I was? Okay, here's four actually. Can you guess what I was eating from these 4 videos?
You're a fucking weirdo. I don't want to do this.
Fuck you,
podcast
man.
with
Fuck you.
anymore.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I'll be the fucking devil, asshole. But no, okay. So like, cause I was eating cause I was just done doing errands with my dad, and then I got 2 sausage burritos and a hash brown from McDonald's. And then so I just I fuck, it sounds so stupid now that I say it out loud.
Very stupid.
Shut up, fuck
Very
up.
stupid.
So it's like I looked up like McDonald's breakfast, and so I just went ham on it.
I wonder if anyone else does that.
Well, there's a few, because it's the same thing as like when you let's say you're in your home, right, and you're eating dinner or whatever the fuck, and then you turn on the TV, or some people like they go to the Food Network, and I think that's where this started for me. I would always like when I was young, me and my family would always have to watch Food Network for some reason, or the Travel Channel, whatever the fuck, and like so I guess it just sprouted from there, and now I can't stop. Or I mean, I don't have to watch it. Like there's if I'm in the middle of a conversation or like whatever, obviously I'm not going to. But I mean, I don't know, just
who are you trying to convince, bro? Me or you, man?
Fuck you. And then if we just go down more, like I'll just listen to a lot of like
Youngblood. I like Youngblood.
But yeah,
I like that song too. 11 minutes.
Yeah, 11 minutes.
I love
So
that
I was
song.
listening to that song because so this girl, her name is Jana, spelled JVNA. She's one of my favorite artists, but like last year or whatever the fuck, 2 years ago, she was also in a little bit of her own controversy too.
Yeah.
Also doing with race, which we're not going to talk about.
Not gonna talk about.
I mean, as far as I know, like most people, like she apologized for it, and people can take it whatever way they want. But for me personally, like, it's all about separating the art from the artist and stuff. So because I like her music, I'll listen to the music, but that doesn't mean you support them as a person. For me personally, right? You show it with your money or whatever, or your support, right? So yeah,
Alright.
that's a pretty glimpse into what.
I'll share mine.
Yeah, dude, here you go. I'll stop sharing right now.
Let me see what's going on.
Okay, I'm seeing a bit of.
I don't remember watching this.
I don't know. Maybe you just accidentally clicked on
Maybe
it.
I
Doesn't look like you watched it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, JK. All right.
JK. A lot of
Yeah.
JK.
Oh, Theo Vaughn on. Okay, Theo Vaughn.
Theo Von. Oh yeah, he was
Oh,
on
yeah.
a lot of podcasts.
Oh, everyone's favorite right now.
I can talk about it. We may talk about it in the end, like the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Good. I watch Good Mythical Morning every morning.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I love
Do
that
they
show.
really? I haven't watched them in a while. Do they really make videos like every day?
Every single day. I mean,
fucking crazy.
yeah, and like 5 days a week they do Good Mythical Morning and Good Mythical More, which is these two channels, and then Saturday they have a podcast, and Sunday they have another podcast. Oh,
It's nonstop
I
something.
fall asleep to Great Taste all deaf
Taste.
and Bad News all deaf. So like I fall asleep to that. So that's why all of this.
Yeah.
Nothing interesting.
It's unique, yeah.
Yeah, Chris D'Elia.
JK. A lot of JK as a TMDD Jamalian should have on their history.
A
lot of, Fortnite dance challenge. Yeah, featuring Ninja. Dude, I haven't heard of Ninja. Dude, have you heard of Mixer?
No.
The news with Mixer? Mixer was like Microsoft, I think, if I'm correct, Microsoft's like gaming streaming platform for competition to Twitch. And apparently, I don't know, like, I'll look it up right now, but word on the street was that it shut down.
It shut down?
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of like streaming platforms.
Yeah, so Mixer so Mixer was put on the map because Ninja, the Fortnite
deal.
So he made a deal like last year or whatever the fuck, and he moved over to Mixer. Mm-hmm. And so that's how Mixer got some of its audience, along with a few other streamers. But then it shut down like all of a sudden, or it is shutting down, and which is pretty crazy. And then there's also other rumors that Ninja, and a few other streamers like Dr. Disrespect, if you know him.
Yeah, the dude got robbed.
Did he get robbed?
No, they went to his house. Yeah, they went to his house or something.
What?
Yeah, it was like a year and a half ago.
That's all I ask.
A popular gamer's live stream was interrupted by what he says were real gunshots.
And he broke character and everything to talk about it.
Someone shot at it? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I saw it on H3H3.
Yikes. Yeah. Fuck, that's crazy. But yeah, so rumor is like they're starting their own streaming platform too.
Oh, wait.
Ninja, Dr. Disrespect, and a few other people. That's a rumor though, so don't quote me on that. Those exact people as well. It's just floating around, as is a lot of things nowadays. Yep. I'm gonna take a quick break to order me a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
All right.
Because I still haven't fucking got it. Have you tried it?
The what? Are we doing an ad?
Popeyes. No. No, then this is the break. I don't know. Like, have y'all tried the fucking Popeyes chicken sandwich? Because I haven't.
No, I still haven't. My favorite chicken sandwich is 7-Eleven. I'm a big fan of 7-Eleven.
We're practically sponsored by 7-Eleven now.
Yeah, I hope so, dude. It's but the chicken sandwich is legit good. Like everything else, I like out of convenience. But the chicken sandwich, like I would go drive there. And
like for me, back in the day, before I fucking worked at Taco Bell. Yes, I worked in Taco Bell. I will talk about that probably later down the line. Mm-hmm. But before I worked there, I was I would always eat like taquitos and shit, like 7-Eleven, because I live like a few blocks away from the 7-Eleven and the Taco Bell.
Oh yeah.
So I would always like that would be my cheap meal. It would be fucking 2 taquitos
Uh-huh.
and like a spam musubi. If you know what a spam musubi is,
Uh-uh.
it's a Hawaiian food, local Hawaiian food. So it's just like a block of rice and a piece of spam on it,
Yeah.
and it's covered in seaweed, and that's it. That's a spam musubi. Do you like spam? A lot of people.
I hate the smell of it.
Do you like the taste though? Like when you cook it crispy and shit.
Yeah, especially crispy.
Okay.
Right?
Right. That's
And
good.
like in Puerto Rico, we make this thing called like empanadas. I'll put a picture
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
Oh, is it empanadas or is it panadilla? Whatever.
Probably the second one. Second one, because I don't know what the second one is.
Well, it's like kind of like a taco, but it's kind of like a fried taco, and like this in
fried.
dough instead of like a corn thing or whatever. And like you fold it, and then you put whatever inside, and then you like just fry it. And most of the time, it's like chicken and like seafood or steak and cheese. You know.
Sounds fucking delicious.
Yeah, and in Puerto Rico, we used to put spam and cream cheese in that bitch. That shit was good.
Is spam heavily used in Puerto Rico? I'm assuming yes, because
I
No?
mean, I don't know. I mean, and where I'm from in Puerto Rico, it's the country, so it's like
yeah.
we do a lot of the killing ourselves
Okay.
to eat. Like I remember one time, there's when I was a kid, I used to go to Puerto Rico a lot, right? Just during the summer. And I don't know if anyone has ever been to Puerto Rico or the Caribbean in general, but there's a lot of chickens. Like
Yeah.
I think
As
this,
most countries are.
but like this chicken's walking around. Like if you ever live like in
Well, that's similar to
Florida,
like the Philippines. Yeah.
yeah.
Like
And
these
like
Asian
if you ever been,
rural countries. Yeah.
yeah, rural countries. Like is there squirrels in Hawaii or no?
Oh, bro, if there's squirrels in Hawaii, man, we have fucking
Yeah, a
no.
lot,
I
right?
don't think so. No.
No.
I don't
Well,
think we have
in the
squirrels.
States, there's a lot of squirrels.
Yeah, I've encountered a
Right.
few squirrels up in there. Yeah.
Yeah. And if there's no squirrels in your state, think of the animal that you see a lot all the time,
Okay.
and imagine that for chickens. There's a lot. You just walk outside, there's a fucking chicken running around.
I mean,
like every day, and you wake up to it every day, and it's like there's a lot. Like it's a population of chickens, iguanas, and stray dogs are all over the place in Puerto Rico.
I think you have to go to a few like unique parts of Oahu, which is my island, to wake up the
Oahu?
chickens. Oahu, but no, we have a fuck ton of chickens too. If I
Yeah.
were, yeah, like cockfighting's really big here.
Yeah, it's big in Puerto Rico. It's
Not
legal.
not
it's
the
legal
Pornhub
in Puerto
kind, you
Rico.
know. It's,
Oh,
shit.
well, never mind.
God.
So anyways, so there's a lot of chickens in Puerto Rico. And I was a
Okay.
kid. I was like 8, maybe 9.
Yeah.
So naturally, I'm like, I'm going to catch these motherfuckers. And thinking now, like hindsight, it's probably in my blood. Because my Puerto Rican family is like, they kill this. They're slaughterers. Like my Puerto
Okay.
Rican is Native American mostly.
Okay. Like they're butchers kind of thing.
Butchers. Yeah.
Like
A lot of
slaughterers.
them, yeah, slaughters.
Slaughters. We get the
They're manslaughters. But no, they butcher, and
Yeah.
back in the day, that's how they made their money, and they fed the town and shit like that.
Cool. That's
So
crazy. Feed the whole town.
so I caught for money, but I caught a chicken, right? And I was always trying to like chase these chickens, and finally I caught one, and I'm fucking giddy as fuck. I'm so happy. I'm
How
like,
old are you?
like 9 or 8, 9 or 10,
Okay,
something
yeah.
like that. Elementary, young, just learned how to like have a conversation.
Cool.
And so I grabbed this chicken, and it's like fluttering everywhere. And I take it up to my grandma like this, like, look, you know, I did it. I caught one, grandma. And my grandma's like, she says all this in Spanish, but she's like, oh, fucking good. And then she takes it, and then she breaks the neck.
Oh my
right in front
god!
of me,
What the fuck?
right in front of my fucking eyes. There's blood squirts on me, and I'm like,
Oh my
what
god!
the fuck? and
That's
she's
similar-
still like, yeah, we fucking eat and
that's similar to
she-
fucking
she
Dante
ate-
Basco's story. You know Dante's Basco's like him in the. We'll talk about it after, but yeah. So
I know what it is. But then she walks outside to like the outside garage thing, and I guess it wasn't dead yet, so she just like grabs it by the leg. She's still smiling, like
she's like,
and knock. Because you know how you talk to a little kid, like you don't like you're like, hey, and like anything you're doing is like, oh, that's cool. So she's trying to do that with the chicken, like
that's so. Oh my god.
and the chicken
I'd be
dies.
traumatized.
I got over it, bro. I ate that chicken. And what made me like get over it was that she and I didn't like bust out crying, but like she let me eat the heart, and it was like a tradition thing. She told me, so, like you fed the family, you eat the heart. Okay. So she cooked, and I ate the heart, and I was like, yeah, I'm a man.
Wow, Ben, a man at 9 years old.
That's how it goes, though.
I like that. But yeah, Dante Basco's story is similar to that. Like,
what was that?
Dante Basco.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was in the Philippines when he was younger. He said the story on JK. That's how I know.
Who's this?
Dante Basco. You don't know Dante Basco?
Mm-mm.
You know the movie Hook with Robin Williams?
Yeah, but I didn't see it.
So he's Rufio. He's the leader of the Lost Boys.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, back then when it was released. And he's, if you know Avatar, The Last Airbender, he's Zuko, the voice of Zuko.
Oh, I don't know who the voice of Zuko is, but
he's like the evil prince guy, whatever. But yeah, so this famous dude, and so he was in the Philippines. Similar story to yours, like exactly the same. Like I don't know if it was chicken or if it was a fucking like a pig or something, but I think it was a chicken. Now that you bring it up, it's the same exact story. Except with his grandpa, yeah, same exact story. So it's a cultural thing, you know.
Yeah, I guess maybe it might be a rite of passage.
Yeah, for a lot of, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so I was thinking, I don't know if you want to end soon, but I was thinking before we do end, let's do. My iPad died, but let's do a you know how like in the end of high school, people have like the most likely to.
Okay.
Blank.
Okay.
You want to do that before people in TMDD?
Okay, let's go.
I can't search.
List?
Can you search? Can you just search that question real quick? I had a list on my iPad, but then my iPad died. I was like, fuck.
Most likely to.
While he does that, enjoy me eating.
Do we want just here 500 funny? Oh God, that's a lot.
Funny or raunchy, or insulting. Do insulting.
Insulting?
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right, don't do insulting. Don't do insulting.
Okay. I'm like, oh no, we're gonna get canceled before this podcast is even like released.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but like, yeah, that's a good way to wrap up. Let's play. Okay, here we go.
How long have you been going?
We have been going for 35 minutes. You know, most likely.
I mean, we can keep going if do we have longer, right?
I gotta get ready for my class. Plus, I'm ordering food.
All right, so let's wrap up then.
Yeah. Here. Okay, I'll just spit out random ones then.
All right.
Okay. What?
It's just a funny idea to do.
I know, right? Oh, fuck. Okay, most likely to get punched in the face. Tree.
I was thinking Tree.
Okay, because like he's so I love Tree. I love you so much, Tree.
Yeah.
But because like he's very outgoing. Mm-hmm. But like so if he were to ever but in saying that he would get punched first, I would say he would probably win the fight though, because Tree is a fucking gangster. A gangster.
Not to toot my own horn, but I think I would be most likely to get punched in the face.
Maybe. I can see that too.
That might be my insecurities talking, because like I think I say asshole things a lot.
Maybe.
But I don't know. I try to be like lighthearted. I think Heather might punch me in the face.
She'll definitely punch you in the face. Definitely bad about it. And then most likely to get robbed.
To get robbed.
I don't know. Most likely get robbed. Ah, fuck. No,
No,
that's the
I
thing about.
I can think of someone.
Really?
Yeah, hold on, let me think. Either Jonathan or Roy.
Oh, I can see that happening though.
Yeah,
So unfortunate.
yeah. I hope they don't.
Okay, so then I know this one. Most likely to get shouted at by their parents. This is definitely Shayla.
Really? Why?
Because she's Asian.
There's a lot of Asian people in the group.
I know. I don't know. I just feel like because have you seen her videos with her sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're funny, but at the same time, you feel like they get yelled at a lot.
Down alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
Trời ơi, chén bát tùm lum tà la.
Okay. Shayla. Okay.
Most likely to get stuck in a bathroom stall or an elevator. Most likely to get stuck in a bathroom stall or an elevator. Why do?
Heather, maybe. I feel like Heather might be like drunk or just having a bad day, and she's like oh no, Tree.
You think Tree would be stuck in a bathroom stall?
He's legally blind. He might not find the
oh my god. Okay, here we go. We'll end off with
do two more.
Oh,
two more. Then we'll go.
two more. Okay.
Right.
Holy fuck. most likely to get pregnant after a one-night stand and keep the baby.
Oh shit.
Do we want to do this one?
I'm trying to like look at
I don't
all the girls
know.
in my head.
Yeah, I don't know. All our girls are like pretty wholesome, and I don't feel like I don't know if
But
they would.
It's not the fact that they would get pregnant, that they would keep the baby after a one night stand. So like imagine all the girls going to one night stand.
Who's gonna keep the baby?
And they all got pregnant.
Okay.
Who's keeping a baby? Who's getting an abortion? And who's most likely?
I don't know if I want to answer this question anymore. The way that you put it, I'm like, I don't want to answer this question. Wait, well, okay, we'll put that one on the back burner. Okay, here we go.
We'll let everyone else comment.
Yeah, comment down.
Yeah.
Okay, so most likely to get married first. Married first. Who's even in a relationship at the moment? Do you know?
Grace.
Grace is in a relationship?
No, but I think Grace will get married first.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because she's a hopeless romantic. I would say I'll put it like that.
Hopeless romantic. Okay, here we go. And off with something a little bit not wholesome, but funny in a way. Most likely to get the whole gang in trouble. Tree.
Tree or me, because I feel like some people listen to me in a group.
And again, we love you.
I got a bunch of you guys in trouble with the because I told the
the stuff that we did. Oh, that's a different podcast already. Oh man, you can touch on it a little bit because this is the end. So
yeah. So yeah, I would say me. People kind of listen to me even though they shouldn't for some reason in this group.
Even I had my doubts, but I was like, for the boys.
For the boys, yeah.
I was like, it's kind of rushing it. But
it's real quick. Some of us in TMDD were in a Zoom meeting, and the point of the Zoom meeting was to vent about what was going on with Steve and Nikki getting canceled. So obviously we're all emotional, not just me. We're all emotional. And I kind of got upset, and I was like, why the fuck are we venting? Why aren't we doing something about this? Mm-hmm. So I was like, how about this? How about we go comment on Tahir's last post, something sentimental about Steve, and then hashtag speak out for Steve Green, right? And like a bunch of people did it, like 5 or 6 people did it. And what we didn't realize was that last post was a post about Breonna Taylor. So it was completely inappropriate. And then today, Tahir went live today addressing the situation about Steve and Nikki. He ended up deleting, because Tahir has a video with Steve. He deleted that video, and then he indirectly called me out and everyone else who commented "Speak Out for Steve Green" on the live, saying he was. What did he say? Tyler, he was like, "No, fuck no, I'm not speaking out on his behalf."
Yeah, and I was like, oh shit.
I was like,
fuck.
And I had a lot of people in my inbox and in my comments saying, yo, can you speak on Steve's behalf and all of this? No, I cannot speak on his behalf.
Fuck.
I apologized. I think Tyler apologized.
I
too.
apologize too. So if you guys look at, I think I don't.
We're
not gonna link. We're not gonna link it.
I'll put a picture of mine because Tahir responded to my comment.
I mean, I sent you a picture of mine, so you can put mine too.
Okay, I'll put yours too.
But yeah, like that was that was not the business.
That was not the best choice. I got in trouble, and I was like, fuck, man. Tahir's never gonna respond to my comments because he responds to my messages, he responds to my comments. Like I was like, fuck, he's never gonna do it again. And I was like, it's not only that. I felt I was wrong. Obviously, I was wrong as fuck.
Like I felt that too. That's why I apologize.
Yeah.
That's why I took out my comment. I was like, yep, that's we can only learn. And
but he forgave us. He forgave us. I think him forgiving me was
the mutual.
Yeah, because I think he knows I called everyone.
Because he read your DM.
He read my DM, so
he knows.
He knows like the ringleader, which is flattering, but fuck at the same time.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, man.
So that's that wraps up this podcast. The first ever Devil in the Details post Joe Jitsikawa TMDD stream, featuring our main guy Ben and co-host Tyler, aka KYUUBI Kazi. Again, if you guys want to support your local TMDD, I have this shirt and many more in the link in the description, and the codes are there as well. Ben, close it off.
Thanks, Tyler. Appreciate you for coming by. Tyler's gonna be my co-host, at least for now. We'll see what happens. Yeah. If anyone wants us to talk about something specifically, let us know in the comments. If you want to feature, I'm thinking about having some other people feature. Maybe if Tyler's out, or maybe we could just add someone on. Let me know. Any more ideas you guys have? Any graphics you want to send me? I'm bad at graphics. But yeah. Devil in the Details. Podcast by TMDD for TMDD.
Oh, the slogan. We're gonna have t-shirts of those soon.
Yeah.
Thanks y'all for listening, and we'll catch you next week.
Dope.